Hi designers, you made it. Welcome to week 2. So as you can see, I'm broadcasting from a workroom. This just happens to be Chanel's runway shoot, or fashion show I should say, and they had a live workroom during that show. So this is what a normal workroom looks like. You have some designers, seamstress working together, maybe draping or adding, sequence or applique to things. So in this week, we are going to start creating. Chapter 1 is all about the design process. Now, as always, the basics will never change. And chapter 1 talks about all of the basics of how to create a design. Now, it'll change from designer to designer, but the basics will always remain the same. So that's what we'll learn about in chapter 1 about design. We'll move on to talk about trends, and you'll create your very first trend prediction. In chapter 2, we talk about line, and this is the very first element that we'll cover for the book. And straight away, you're going to be assigned your very first garment project. Yes, it's a hands-on project. I'm going to give you 2 weeks to complete it. And at the end, we are going to present them on a Zoom call to our classmates. So with the line garment, we are going to upcycle, meaning just use whatever materials you have to your disposal at home. I'm talking about newspaper, tape, glue gun, maybe even things of nature like leaves or palm leaves or whatever you have available to you. We're going to create a garment, your very first garment. So we'll talk a little bit more about that in our discussion this week. And after that line project, we'll go on to do a little exercise on creating a mandrin. A mandrin does involve different types of lines, and you'll get the chance to create your own. Now for discussions this week, we have 2 discussions. And remember, your first post in every discussion should be made by Wednesday night before midnight. And then we'll come back later in the week before Sunday midnight to reply to our classmates for full credit. Again, all of our discussions will always be due Wednesday evening, and then come back again to reply to your classmates before Sunday. Okay, so in our upcycle line project, we are going to have a discussion on that with our classmates to see what kind of ideas we have, what kind of line segmentation we chose, and what kind of materials we're thinking about using. Our second discussion this week is all about the Bauhaus influence. Many of you may not have heard about Bauhaus, but after you read the discussion this week, or the lecture I should say, we're going to have a discussion with our classmates about examples in fashion of the Bauhaus. So that's always interesting to see the influences that Bauhaus has had in our industry. Okay, so I think that's it. Don't forget we have our Tuesday meeting, 3 to 4 p.m. and I'll leave the Zoom link down below. So again, Zoom meeting Tuesday. Don't forget to post in your discussions for Wednesday. And then come back later in the week before Sunday. A lot of us are finishing up our homework for the week on Sunday anyway, but you must reply to at least 3 classmates before Sunday evening for full credit of your discussion. Now, discussions are participation points. So since we're not in a physical class setting, this is my way of you showing me that you're participating with your classmates, you're engaging, you guys are having conversation. Oh, and I forgot to add, the very last thing in this unit is the Isaac Mizrahi video that he spoke about on TED Talk about fashion and creativity. I'm always looking for new ways of how designers process their designs. And Isaac Mizrahi has a wonderful video. So this is the first of many that you'll see in this class. Anyway, good luck, designers, and I'll catch you on Tuesday meeting and our discussion. See you.